Hello everybody. Today we'll be looking at how do we create Golang code using ChatGPT. So what we'll do is we'll create this code so that it can access the AWS resources which are there in the cloud. So why do we need to do that let's look at that. So currently, if you look at what are the challenges with AWS, for example, when you are accessing resources in AWS using AWS console, it is very tricky because let's say if you have a lot of resources, for example, let's say you have a user or admin guy and he wants to admin or DevOps, right? He wants to manage basically resources. This is the AWS cloud. So he want to manage the resources which are here in the cloud. And there are thousands of AWS resources. Like it could be your EC2, it could be load balancer, or security group, etc. So now if you want to manage these resources using AWS cloud, it's very tricky, right? Because you have to switch back and forth between the regions and it's not visible properly. So that's where if you write a code and this code can access the AWS cloud and basically get all the information in terms of what is running in AWS cloud. So it could be it could be your instances, or it could be load balancer, autoscale group, and so on. So all that can be, like you can basically copy it in an Excel file. You can import it into an Excel file using the code itself, or you can also do like create another program which can suck all these details, and you can do further processing of this data, right? You can do that. So this becomes very easy using ChatGPT. I'm going to show you that. So here actually we are on the ChatGPT console. You can see. And what I'm doing is I'm giving this prompt, write a Go code to access AWS EC2 running. So Go code is actually Golang, right? And here is an example of Go code to access an AWS instance. So it has given me this code. So what I can do is actually I can copy this code and let's go to the terminal now. So now I'm on the terminal. So what I can do is create a directory. Let's say mkdir, and I can say ChatGPT, and let's go into the directory, open a file, AWS EC2.go, and then I can pretty much copy that code, whatever we got from ChatGPT, and let me save that. Now, how do you run the Go code? So what you do is actually you say Go create a module, and you can do Go mod init and then give the path, right? So I'm going to give path as ChatGPT /m for module. And you can see that it has created the mod file for me. And we also have the AWS sec2 file. So now what we can do is next is now we want to run it. Before that, we still need, like if you look at the AWS EC2 file, you can see that we need to import these files, which is nothing but the SDK for AWS. And what all it does is that actually it downloads the SDK, then it opens, basically create a session, and then it will use the describe instance function. It creates a function and it uses this describe instance function to display the instant ID as well as the instance state on the AWS, right? And now you can basically create this for other resources also, whatever you want to do. So now what I can do is now do go mod tidy. Tidy will basically make sure that it will download all the Go modules which are required. So now it's looking for all the Go modules. It has found all that, and now it is ready to compile it. So I can do Go run. I can directly run or I can compile also. In this case, I'm directly running it, and you can see that it says that we have imported this AWS file, but we are not using it. So let's go back and fix that problem. So sometimes, what happens is actually it's not 100%, means you not like you generate the code through ChatGPT. It's not like 100% it's going to work right away. You need to make some fine tune, right? Like you have to run it and see how it is going. So you need to know what you're doing, right? Basically. So now let's run this. Looks like it is running now. Now you can see that it's showing me the instance IDs as well as the instance state, which we gave in the print command. So this is pretty much, you can do it for AWS instances, or you can do it for load balancers, a big IP, or any instance you have been running, right? You can pretty much do that. So please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for our new videos. Thank you very much.